All right. Day 2. So it turns out I had cheat mode on yesterday. Forgot about it. Mostly using it to build up that way. What we really need is a place to make blueprints. And seeing we have the mods for the blueprinter, we'll just make the biggest one. Just gotta find someplace I can set it that it won't sink halfway into the landscape. Sweet. Can't afford let's try that again. This takes up half the lake, no biggie. Oh, we need Alcad aluminum sheets. That was a bad time, wasn't it? Okay. We won't do that. Give me that. Actually, no, I don't want these. I want that one. I just got home, man. You're the one that's up late. It's super early. Oh, hey, I was actually using it. No coffee, though. Not this late. How's it going? Oh, yeah. I collect coffee mugs. I don't have my 7 days to die one. It's in the dishwasher right now. Feels good. Too much junk on my desk. 15? 53, probably not. 8. Bed at 2? Ouch. Oh, we need parts. I can barely force myself into bed by 3. What are we doing with all these plates? Nothing. Yeah, oh no, they do go up. They go back this way, they go up. Gotta love Mojang, right? This goes up again. Alright, we are making reinforced plates of them here. Oh, how far did it roll you back? Okay. We have wire. And nope. Maybe Microsoft could hire those hackers that just stole all the social security numbers in the United States. Bet yeah, they could make it work. Right. Do we want a second level? Or is this going to be good enough? I think this is good enough. Did you find yourself encased in bedrock? Okay, so I sort of like this. At least he left the sheep alone. And they didn't use a chain. Alright, so the main problem I have with this is I don't have an anchor point, a way to anchor this easily. See, it wants to do this. It doesn't want... Of course, that's not tall enough. Well, see, that works, but... It's half a meter too high. You want to see what a more... Here. Let's load this one up. This is just one I'm screwing around in. Because 1.0 comes out on September the 10th. Which also happens to be part of the reason why I'm streaming more. Or trying to stream. It takes a minute to load. There are... Actually, this would be the third stream in 2 days. I did 2 yesterday. One for Minecraft, because that's probably the last we're going to see Minecraft for a little while. And then a little bit of Satisfactory last night. Okay, we have fly mode enabled. See, there is building in the game. I am just bad at it. This is all starter stuff. And this is the type of factory you need to unlock everything in that thing. All the final products are made here and then shipped into this, which I've completed a long time ago. I even still have some of the belts I just never bothered dismantling. We're just going to fly around. Oh. Is there a train? There's a train. Train goes the shortest possible route. Never mind. Oh, wait. Well, actually, this is cool. We started doing some decorative stuff. I don't even know what to make here. Encased industrial beams. 15 per machine. There's 10. 20. 30, 40 machines of 15 each. So 40 times 15, 600 beams a minute. It's not bad. Turn fly back on. I was going to paint all of this eventually. So this is my oil depot. I don't have enough input. Right now we are at about half production capability. We're not even tapping that much. But this building here will produce and convert all the oil in the system. And I think we're on ad at the moment. Maybe we're off by now. That's what I thought. Already out of water. Three, 2, 1. 27 minutes to the next ad. As I was so rudely interrupted by an ad. It is possible to bring all of the oil on the map to this location and produce it into heavy oil residue, which we ship out along with a byproduct, polymer resin, which either goes into a sink or up to the train. It was an interesting build. Transport, train, right-hand track, because we're not loony. Well, probably. They're remaking everything because they have no ideas. No, correction, their idea is to remake everything. They don't have ideas of their own. So originally, I handcrafted all of these circles. And then the blueprints dropped. I did 100 of these circles by hand. The blueprints dropped, and I was able to add the second row above. This track goes all the way around the map. Down there we have a couple of oil taps. And we're also making all the ammo and firepower in that building eventually. Right now we're just making some of it. Why are you stuck? You should not have been closed. When did I build this? It's radioactive. Oh, uranium rods. That's right. Okay. So in this map, we're moving all of our goods by train. A few drones. The starter area has a whole bunch of trucks. A lot of our uranium comes from down here. All that green stuff. This is just turned off because I don't need it anymore. The copper powder is only used currently in Space Needle production, so I don't need it. I just turned it off. Not that it matters. Well, I had some power issues, so we tackled that. Oh, the reason why I got out of the train was just to show you this. Each one of these has, let's see, 9. Basically up to there, and then that on each one to an angle, all the way around. Yeah. Nightmare. So this is our nuclear power facility. Let's turn off the fog. So we built this into the back. Oh, the waterfalls. Can we get through here? Let's try not to pick anything up. This might have been a bad place to try to come in. Last of our build supplies for all of this. Did I not leave a way in? I did not leave a way in. I thought I left. Ah, see there. I did leave a way in. I knew I left a way in here. So these are all made elsewhere, brought over here by train. And all my nuclear waste from the power plants all goes off on another train. And let's see. We finally got our max capacity above our consumption. By 6 gigawatts. We're only using 32 gigawatts out of possible 125, 126. There's some fluctuation because we have the geysers hooked up to the system too. We're in no danger of running out of fuel anytime. We didn't pick up any, did we? No, okay. I've been working on this map for 2 years, I think. Let's see, I don't delete saves. I probably should. February 14th, 2022. This is the 4th world I've had since I started playing this game. The original one and the other long-term build, which had 1,500 hours in. Epic wiped out. I thought I'd lost it in a computer crash. I eventually found it again, put it, instead of copying it over, I put it into the file it should have been, and then Cloud Save said, oh, what's this? Overwrote it, and poof, gone. So, one of the things I've done in this map is people tell me that, it's not efficient to use trains, or you can't use trucks for any efficiency. That's just wrong. I really need to fix that sometime. So, all the material goods are moved by train. Like, we only build one type thing in any particular plant, even if we have to build everything we need for that one thing. So, in case uranium cells, they're part of the uranium rods for the nuclear power plants. They're made back there in another building that looks a lot like this. Way over there. What are you carrying? Uranium. So that stuff comes all the way over here. I'm not even tapping all the oil yet. Let's see, batteries, 50 per minute, 100 for 300 a minute. There is so much in this map. It's not even... Some of these builds, I actually put signs up. There is 1,800 turbo fuel per minute. Oh, and this was actually going to be the base. I just never got around to finishing it. So inside, we have the capability of putting items for storage and display. I thought I had some up here. I do. And because this is what I want the base to look like. Lots of dark hallways. Fairies. So that's just for one oil pump. Well, it's an oil well. Puts out 1,800, right? 2 pipes, 6 at 1,200. Oh. Are those fake? Those are fake. Yeah, 1,200 oil a minute. Into a train that rarely... I could probably put 5 or 6 trains on this line. Just from the distance and the amount of time it takes to go all the way around. I'm not building here. It's work. This is an old map I'm not going to build on until we see what comes out of 1.1. 1.0. 1.1. There's a newer version of this tower. This is update 8. This area was built in update 7, and then they added this piece in here. There's only a few buildings inside that rock. This is the area I got cheeky and buried all the coal generators under the water. Piped everything into them. No, this is not it. Let's take a look at this one. Before 1.8, this was a self-feeding loop. I didn't have to pump any water. I had no water pumps on these lines. After update 8, they broke the way these pipes worked. So it literally pushed up all the water I ever needed for all of this. We did the same thing over here. A lot of people don't understand them. The pipes are iffy. The water physics are fine. If you don't get something that's busted in here, you're usually fine. So this one back here is literally just a water hammer. Using the two pumps sets against each other to force the water up. So literally this whole starter area, I spent 1,000 hours in. This is what 1,000 hours of me building looks like. We're not counting the drone ports. Just fiddling with roads, making them work, making all the vehicles work. Now the vehicles work. They no longer get all bunched up in here. Yeah, that used to happen a lot. So you put in overpasses to get some of the vehicles away from being bunched up in one little spot. How much do we have on this save? 1,500 hours. Everything else was built in the last 500 hours. This entire area. Not counting the train system. So all of this, these two buildings over here. The roads used to come all the way over here. We still have a little remnant left. This produced all of our, what do you call it, oil products that we needed to unlock everything. Like I said, I have a newer version of those fuel towers. I like them better than the ones I have on this map. So, most everything? Yeah, the last thing I did on here was the nuclear power. Come on, just let me go. I'll save, let's see, 4.5. Autosave got us. Calculator. Divided by 4.5. So from the fuel we're producing, autosave complete. We can run 400 of these generators. I built the nuclear because I was running out of power, and I had a logic problem with the trains right here. That section right there, should have a path signal on it. If I place it there, all the trains lock up. I have rebuilt this intersection 100% to make sure I don't have any double tracks, misaligned track, whatever pieces. Nope. I have one there. Exact same setup. One up there. You even have a path signal right here. If I place it there, all the trains lock up, my fuel transportation locks up, and all the fuel generators shut off. So the nuclear power is on the other side of the map, and all the components necessary for it to run are either on that side of the map, or if they come across here, they come across this top rail. It's like this thing. Oh, it doesn't make concrete. 200 per minute. There's some 20. I think it's 20. $26. $25. So 5,000 concrete a minute. That's great. Where did that? Beautiful. Ad should be done. I really need to set better alerts. Not for power doesn't matter, but I want to know why this train's empty. Hello, Agro Gamer. Letter Zork. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? Just missed the ads. So, congrats. I want to know why this train's empty. Exhausted? What were you doing? You're playing Satisfactory 2. Awesome. What? Ooh, what? Fabius. You triggered twice. Raid from Fabius. How are you, Fabius? We were just exploring our old map, our long-term map. Try and talk Console Craft into it. Hey, Kiza. I don't think we're winning Console Craft over. Refined Power? That's a fun one. Yes, I'm going to start a fresh map. But once I get bored with the new stuff, we're coming back to this one. Assuming it doesn't totally nuke this map. I did some off-screen mining, Akiza. I have a map we're fiddling around with, and I'm trying to get some builds working. Some preset stuff, so I need to get rid of that yellow beam. I had a feeling the mods will update pretty quick. Reminds me I should rejoin the modding Discord so I can keep track. It's like they allow you to use just flight in here, but it's so slow. It's only a small smidgen above the wings, whatever you call them, I can't remember. July? Going on 8 months now. Well, that's not right. Why is that so jank? It still bugs me every now and then. You know, 20, 30 years of shaving every day or almost every day. But back in February, we had an ice storm and we lost hot water for 2 weeks. And I was like, you know what? We've kind of been thinking about it for a little while. Why don't we just do it? We'll give it a year. So in February, we'll reevaluate. Everything's going to be left untrimmed except the sideburns. I can't do it. I just can't do sideburns. And we'll see, what it looks like after a year. Yeah. I have some beard balm and some beard oil. Even then, the shedding is getting into the keyboard. I know of him, yes. I've hung out with him a bit. Wait. Hey, Corn. I'll have to tune in. Corn, look away. We definitely don't phase through the landscape there at all. That's nothing compared to the sins I've committed on my current map. I am trying to figure out why this train was running empty. It should not have been empty. Unless, of course, on reloading the map, the tanks were all scrubbed of fluids. YouTube videos? This explains why I haven't seen him in forever. Last time I watched, he was playing Gold Rush. Hydrate. I have no water. Just ice. It was full. I drank all. I still have so much building to do on this map. It's not even funny. This thing on my right, I don't even want to think about it. It's the ammo dump. And I think I know where this one is going. Do we do the full loop or go forward? We do the full loop. Or going into the ammo dump. Yeah, I was going to put giant billboards on the side. I'm not sure how I'll do that, but... Alright, so we know where this train's going. We don't have to ride it any longer. We're going to do the filthy flying. Let's see, right here. Empty, empty. And we have tanks below. Not empty. That's good news. Empty. Not empty. Maybe it's still filling up from when the system crashed. The entire system crashed. My entire fuel system. So rather than fix actual problems, well, I did fix the problem, but I went and did nuclear. I'm not going in this thing. Let's just say it's mostly empty right now. We're getting there. So there's a few vehicles in the map. Inside the drones. By the drone ports. "38 trains on this map. That's not too bad. There. Each train is 4 cars long. Here, let's go to the other map. We will save here. And load one other map before we go back to our save. There. Come on. Give me back my cursor. There we go. Have you seen Discord lately? My Overhill map? Oh. Well, I dug a hole. And then I filled it in again. No, up towards the top, up Overhill. Overhill is the name of the Minecraft world. This was when I was working on but these power towers I like. And this system hasn't crashed on me, but we're just burning regular fuel here. I decided I didn't want to go through the process of doing, what do you call it? Turbo fuel. This map is nowhere near as far along. There. The facilities here are much cleaner. We didn't spend any time playing around with trucks and vehicles. Like this one just builds electronics. Is this where we did? Yeah. Trying to start some decent looking buildings. These are amazingly simple to build once you get the hang of it. Six cars? Oh, I did go larger. And we do have... Is that a blueprint? That is a blueprint. I should have included this in with the blueprints. That way every time I put one down, I can just connect them. We didn't go out over here, did we? No, we haven't been over here yet. This is 500 hours. And we haven't put supports in the bottom of these yet. We're actually trying to make things, look connected to the ground and actually built instead of just, free-floating platforms. As I spot a free-floating platform. Anyways, moving on. How far are we on this one? We have not completed Employee the Planet yet. We're not building any of those products. For the most part, I've just been building things here and plugging them in manually. But we're past the point where I can do that. I actually have to make some factories for a few things. So we're actually producing alumina inside this building. If I can get in. Off of 3 machines. Doing 600 each. 1,800 alumina. I think it's alumina, right? Yeah, it's... Yeah. Alumina solution. And train stops here. What a mess of pipes. But you can walk around most of it. What I'm happy with is this. Four belts of rubber and 3 belts of plastic. All go to a train station. I might have to get some water. This thing puts out a silly amount of materials. It's using the recycled recipes. So I put in 75 rubber, I get out 150 plastic. And then half that cycles back to the other side. So it feeds itself. I only have these 2 inputs. putting all the water into this. I really wish I'd raise that up. Elephine! Welcome! Welcome, DC. How's it going? Any new records? We're just kind of exploring the maps I have. Yeah. Learning a new puzzle game? Awesome. You will have to pop in and lurk. So this one doesn't go very far. We don't have that much built here. I abandoned this map to go back to the other one. It's a fast-moving river. Not even hooked up. What'd you get automated on? Oh, dot speed. Yeah, the auto mod doesn't allow links. We got rid of those a long time ago. I've been trying to decide what blueprints to bring into 1.0 once I unlock blueprints. And I think the railway supports might come along. I don't like the ones I'm currently using. I've started setting up. It's amazing how how large things become when you turn off fly. Oh, yeah. Talk about sins against nature. It's not even that far up. So we'll go back to our save. We called it Time Waster because we just started it, unlocked everything with commands. And that was... ads incoming. Beautiful. 19. So 19 meters down is where I need the anchor point. I really wish I could make that the anchor point. That would be nice. Casimir with the raid. Ads about to start. Casimir, thank you for the raid. Apparently. Guy takes a few months off of streaming, comes back for a night, and suddenly everyone's here. How was Avalon, Kaz? So this save, we only have 150 hours. 160. Astroneer? Oh. We're not going to make it up there. Kiwi Rob? Thank you for the follow. So I did start this out just playing. And I have used creative on this save, but not here. I used it over for the power tower over that way. Just because I didn't want to worry about power, and I just kind of wanted to build some factories that did things. Welcome. I hate these things. Whee! There. We'll let this go for a minute. I mean, if you need hands-free travel so you can do things, this is great. You don't have to pay attention for the most part. Every now and then it randomly drops you into a pit, but you know, what? Okay, enough of the slow travel. That's not going to help. Let's try that. So we built some of this up. And I just gave up and said, you know what? We'll just put in these with creative build and did all this. So I don't have to worry about power for a little bit. And power is all over the place. Well, that's not good. You are not getting fuel. Let's kill you. I only have 48 generators, and I should be producing enough fuel for 50. Okay, that took 12 offline. And we're back down to 69,000 megawatts. 6,800 megawatts. One thing we don't have is reservoirs for the heavy oil residue. We should be producing 400. And this should be consuming 300. We should have 100 surplus. That should never run out. And then these are outputting. There it is. Running at 63%. That's why we're running short. $86, $96, 100%. These numbers are screwy. That's fine. Walk these up to the other side and add another 36 generators. That'll put us at, you're not hooked up anymore. Just shy of 1,400 gigawatts. 1380, 13,800. Anyways, we're still above our consumption, so not too worried. It's been tempting to actually do that. Blueprint. Edit. Edit. And save. Let's select an icon. Building sports equipment. Other. Equipment? Right away of a train. Parts, buildings. I don't have vehicles, that would be nice. Save. Add category. Select icon. Truck, vehicle, buggy, train. Apply. Light changes. That's much easier than it used to be. When did you fix the drag and drop? Oh, being out of water sucks. I don't want to let all the ice melt. You're right. I'm gonna get some water. Be right back. All right, water required. The screenshots are just from the screenshot folder. There's some really old ones in there too. Like the power pole's a square. The computer seems to like certain screenshots more than others. Just saying. All right, so one of the things I want to do is set up some blueprints. Let's see, I have these. And I think this is all tier 1 stuff. But when do we get access to blueprints? Let's turn off fly, it's too annoying. There. I think we don't get access to blueprints till we get steel, right? tiered 4. Yeah, not till steel. So we have to unlock steel before we can do... basic steel production. Gun blueprints. So we can unlock it right after tier 3 once we unlock basic steel production. Right? But by this point we have tier 2 belts, right? MK2 belts. We don't have steel belts yet. We could have steel belts and start our blueprints with tier 3 belts. That would probably make the most sense. So the first thing I would want to do is make an example floor for steel production. Because I've already made a bunch of steel anyways. Okay. And clear. We do foundry, right? Do we need foundries? But I don't like that one. It's okay. That's what we're using over there. Oh, I'm not bleeding any off. Just a little pickup in speed. 40 and 40. Of course, they make 30. Where do those two intersect? $240. We got 10. 300. So we got a surplus of 60 ingots. $600 iron ore, 600 ingots. Maybe these floors will do. I might just copy these over. If I have iron for steel, it means they can have beams. Have a good lurk. I only need to build a quarter of this, right? Or half? Suppose I could have started from the center and built down. Oh well. Decisions made. Too late. One of the things I was thinking about doing was making spacing tools. Guidelines, GIFs. Ooh. So I can snap things to and build quickly. Jigs. That's it. That's the word I was thinking of. Jigs. I do know one of the blueprints I do want to bring in is the power tower out of the one world there. I did make a blueprint out of. Let's get rid of those. Bite me. Too bad I can't just flip those. That'd be nice. Get rid of the dot. For Tinker. Let's have some fun. Right, so I'm going to let us H. Why won't it let me do what I want? Which is just rotate. Don't tell me I have to use a mod to get that to do it. What I want. Do we want to save that? We were going to see about making a dome, but if the dumb blueprint won't let us do it. Well, let me rotate like that. That's irritating. Yeah. All right, console. Thank you for hanging out. I'm probably right behind you, to tell you the truth. I'm tired and my brain's broken. I don't know why that one blueprint doesn't want. It reminds me of Bill Gates. I swear there's a hotkey to rotate this private, right? Okay. Hope it's not a mod I have to load. I don't really want to load any other mods. I already have too many.